You can never be afraid of dealing with something that is tough, that is far beyond what you're capable of. There's been very tough people out there before us. Whenever something difficult has happened, and they go directly at it, and they don't even need to. This is an example of strength. Whenever something happens and somebody says this has to stop, look at the amount of people that could have had an impact on Hitler earlier on, but they just let it happen. They let it go by. They stayed silent, and next minute this thing keeps growing, and then eventually it turns into absolute mayhem, absolute destruction by one major individual trying to have a negative influence on other people. And then you get people out there that have stood up, who have believed in something. Whenever we look at Nelson Mandela and Gandhi, I know their names are mentioned a lot, but it takes a lot to actually step up and take on something bigger than you. This wasn't responding to something that happened to them. You see, there's many people out there that something happens to them and then they respond to it. They get hit with something and they have to. And that takes strength as well. But this is something far beyond. These people stepped up to the extent that they could leave it, but they chose not to. They chose to attack it. In life, you always look for forms of inspiration. There's many out there. Unfortunately, most people either don't notice it, don't value it, or they see it and they say that's not me and they let it go. The next time you see a big form of inspiration where someone who has stepped up, pushed far beyond themselves, realize whenever I say we have way more potential within us, whenever someone builds a big business, it's all the same. It's that effort. It's reaching that potential. And not one fucker out there has ever done it. We're capable of way more. And if you want to be great, if you want to live the best life, if you want to run everything in your life to the best of your ability, you will go out there, push yourself far beyond what you've ever done. And you're going to realize every barrier that was in front of you, you were able to break through. The examples are out there. It's just a matter of you. Are you willing to make the decision that you're going to go far beyond what you ever expected?